Dear God's child, what if I told you that next week you might end up in the hospital? This is not a guess. It is not intended to scare you, and I did not make this up. This is something that God Himself showed me. You could question, why me? Why now? Those are valid questions, and I will answer them. But first, take a deep breath. Get quiet, because what I'm about to say may change the way you see everything. The message is serious. It did not stem from my own thoughts. I did not awaken with an idea or a feeling. I awoke to a warning, a fire, and a voice, not from the earth, but from heaven. It began as a whisper in my heart, then turned into a roar. God told me to tell you this, and I had to obey. This is more than just a good word, it's a rescue mission. God is trying to reach you before something breaks. Something is going on right now that your eyes cannot see. It is not in your bank account or calendar. It is deeper. It's in your spirit, body, and mind. You have been fighting conflicts silently. You've been holding on, pushing through, smiling on the outside while breaking apart on the inside, and heaven has taken note. You have been running on empty. You've been giving, helping, showing up for others. You have remained strong when you should have rested. You've pushed forward despite your soul's pleas to stop. People think you're fine. They see your grin and hear your laughter, but they don't realize how tired you are. But God knows. He sees the tears you hide, the anguish you don't talk about, and the strength you've expended just to keep going. Your foundation is deteriorating, not because you are weak, but because you have borne too much for too long. And now your body is warning you. Your mind is warning you. And God is warning you, too. He isn't angry. He isn't disappointed. He is reaching out to you right now through this message, because He loves you too much to let you shatter. This is not punishment. This is not the end. This is a wake-up call, a turning point. You still have time to slow down. You have time to reset. You still have time to get what you need before things go too far. God is sending this word to catch, hold, and cure you. You do not have to do this alone, little child. Let go of the pressure. Let go of the pride. Let go of the idea that no one notices your struggle. God sees it and is stepping in. This moment is a miraculous interruption. He is inviting you to rest, return, and restore your heart and body before they fail. He is calling you to trust Him more than ever. Allow Him to carry what you can't. Allow Him to fill the spaces that feel empty. You're not forgotten. You aren't invisible. You are deeply adored. And you're being saved before you reach a breaking point. What God is about to accomplish in your life next week could disrupt everything, your goals, your schedule, and even the momentum you've been creating. But do not panic. This will not happen because God is punishing you. It's happening because God is keeping you safe. It may not make sense immediately. It could be frustrating. You may wonder, why now, Lord? Why stop me now that I'm finally moving forward? But listen carefully, God isn't slowing you down to test your patience. He is stepping in to save your life. You've been pushing yourself hard, staying up late, saying yes to too many things, smiling even when you're hurting inside, disguising your pain, and pretending everything is fine. These decisions have burned out your heart. They have left cracks in your soul. Those fissures have gradually begun to grow, and God sees it. He sees things others don't. He knows what will happen if you keep going like this. So He's ready to intervene, not in fury, but in love. Not to punish, but to protect. He's going to pause your plans. He's going to take you out of your usual routine. It might seem like everything is falling apart, but in reality, everything is coming together. God is offering you a holy timeout, a chance to catch your breath, rest, and regroup. It may not seem like love, but it is. It's love in a different form. It's protection dressed as interruption. It's divine surgery that reaches deep into your spirit to repair the wounded parts before they totally destroy you. You may not comprehend it right now, but you'll look back and say, "Thank you, God, for stopping me. Thank you for stepping in when I didn't even realize I needed support." Let me ask you a crucial question, and I want you to be honest, not with me, but with God, who knows everything. When was the last time you fully rested in Him? I'm not talking about a brief prayer before bed or a little Sunday church, I'm talking about genuine rest. The sort that nourishes your soul, body, emotions, and mind. When did you last stop, breathe deep, and let heaven hold you close? Most of you listening right now have been living sacrificial lives. God sees this. He honors it. You have been so generous to others, even when you had little left for yourself. You continue to run on empty, managing turmoil and carrying the weight of the world as if it were all on your shoulders. But, in the midst of it all, you forgot something extremely important. You were not designed to function like a machine. I, the Lord, created you with limits, not to punish you, but to protect you. Even after creating the entire world and heaven in 6 days, I rested on the seventh day, Genesis 2 verse 2. I did not rest because I was exhausted, I rested to demonstrate that rest is holy. Rest is not a luxury. It's not indicative of weakness. Rest is worship. But here you are, still trying to keep everything going while your well is dry. My child, you are burning out while attempting to bless others. The enemy is watching, waiting for you to collapse. He knows you're weak right now, not because you lack strength, you're stronger than you realize, but because you're exhausted, depleted, and drained. Your strength is not the problem. It's the constant giving without taking time to restore yourself. So I, the Lord your God, am stepping in, not to punish or chastise you, but to protect you. What I am about to do may surprise you. Next week, whether you're ready or not, I'll make you stop. I'll sit you down. I'll disturb your hectic routine. I will rearrange your priorities, not to harm you, but to cure the pieces of yourself you have been hiding. I shall protect what the adversary attempted to steal. I will realign your heart to mine. Now, my dear child, I must convey the message that was shown to my servant. What you are about to hear may seem frightening at first, but do not be afraid. This is where the healing and fresh beginnings begin. This is not a message of fear or grief. It is an open door, an opportunity to return to the peaceful, life-giving rhythm of grace that God created just for you. Right now, heaven is calling to your heart. God warned me to warn you, you will be hospitalized next week. This is not due to illness or accident. No, heaven has done everything else to grab your attention, and this is the last option. You've been running on empty for too long. You've been pouring love, time, and energy into other people's life while your own cup has become dry and broken. Every morning, you force yourself to show up, for work, family, and friends. You push through the pain and exhaustion, despite your soul's pleas for rest. God has been whispering to you, through your worn bones, the recurring headaches, the tears that fall when no one is looking, and the deep, empty feeling you try to hide. But you kept going. You kept pushing. You kept striving to be powerful. Now God is pressing pause. This hospital stay is not punishment. It provides protection. It is God stepping in with His loving hands to keep you from fully breaking down. If you won't stop on your own, He will make certain you do. Why? Because your soul is more important to Him than anything else. He adores you that much. He wants you entirely. He wants you to be healed. And this silent, forced slumber is the first step. Listen carefully, my dear child, for this is critical. You do not need to end up in a hospital bed to achieve serenity. You don't need machines beeping or 4 drips to know you've pushed yourself too far. What you truly need is a lot simpler. You should be kind to yourself. You need to take a deep breath and let go of the burden you've been carrying on your shoulders. Remember, you are not God. You are His child, and children are intended to be cared for, protected, and loved, not crushed by constant pressure. Can you hear His gentle voice right now? He is not upset at you. No, He's pleading you, screaming out in love. Come to me, all you who are tired and carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11 verse 28. This verse is more than simply words on a page. It is urgent. It is your lifeline. It's an open door, your route out of trouble before you break down. And right now, God is standing there, with the door wide open, waiting for you to enter. Here's something many people don't realize about divine warnings: they are also invitations, invitations filled with love. Soon, you will see that this interruption, which feels like trouble, is actually God's greatest act of care. Because when God stops your life, it's never to harm you. It's always to heal, protect you, and bring you back to life stronger than before. All you truly need is to be kind with yourself. Take a step back. Draw a deep breath. Let rid of the heavy burden you've been carrying alone. You are not God, you are His child. And children are meant to be cared for, held, and protected. Have you heard His voice? He is not angry. Come to me, all you who are tired and carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11 verse 28. This verse is not just a nice thought, it is urgent. It's more than just words in a book. It's your lifeline, your emergency exit, when everything seems to be falling apart. And right now, God is holding the door wide open, waiting for you to enter. Most people don't comprehend that when God delivers warnings, He also provides invites. In just a moment, I'll explain how what feels like a big interruption is actually God's greatest act of love. When God ends your life, it is never to harm you. It is always meant to cure you. Listen closely, my child, this is not punishment. Please hear me clearly, this is prevention. The hospital stay you nearly endured is not a curse. It's a mirror that shows what occurs when you push your soul too far and refuse to take time to rest and heal. You've been walking a tightrope, balancing so many things: work, emotions, and people's expectations. But all the while, your spirit has been quietly starving, crying out for care. I haven't come to defeat you. I've come to wake you up, to show you what's going on deep inside before it causes an irreversible breakdown. I, the Lord your God, don't want to see you fall. I want to see your comeback, the strong, shining return of my beloved child. You might have asked yourself, why now, Lord? Why such a strong warning? Here's the answer: I adore you. I love you so much that I will stop you before the harm is too great to fix. I recognize the path you're on. If you keep ignoring yourself, the cost will be huge. I refuse to let that happen. If I don't step in right now, you could lose more than just your energy, you could lose your joy, your clear mind, and even your life's purpose. This is your moment to make a new choice. Stop. Take a deep breath. Say, "Yes, Lord, I hear you. I'll rest before I break." That is not a weakness. It is wisdom. I have a reminder in my word for such moments: do not think you are wise, respect the Lord and turn away from evil. Then you'll be healthy and robust. Proverbs 3 verses 7-8. You might have thought pushing through pain was brave. You might have thought that being strong meant ignoring your emotions. But real strength is found in surrender. Rest is not a luxury, it is needed for your spirit. Even Jesus stepped away to quiet places. Even I, who created the entire universe, chose to rest. I'm not just attempting to repair your heart, I'm also trying to keep your body from breaking under the stress. Pay close attention. I have one final message for you, a small whisper that came as I ended my revelation. What I'm about to tell you brings everything together. It gives promise, not fear. Your story does not conclude with tiredness or burnout. It concludes with beauty and hope. And what I'm about to share next will remind you that every warning from heaven is wrapped in unstoppable love. Listen closely, child of God. If you hear this message and take it to heart, the hospital stay I told you about will not happen. You will not be forced to stop against your will. Instead, I'll guide you through a new way of life, a rhythm of tranquility. This rhythm will not make you give up your purpose. It will help you serve others without losing yourself or your strength. Hear me clearly, I am not trying to terrify you. My call is a call back to balance. It's a call back to the life I created just for you. I'm telling you, choose rest before it chooses you. That decision is yours to make today. When you say yes to rest, you will do more than simply regain your strength. You will start a new chapter in your life. This season will be different. It will be full with clear thought, like a bright light shining in your mind. It will provide deep tranquility and quiet your heart. And it will guard you like a sturdy shield, keeping you safe from danger. This is the gift that awaits you when you choose to listen and rest. The road ahead will feel lighter, and your steps will be stronger. You do not have to wait for a crash to end. You can stop now, and step into a better, brighter way. He makes me lie down on green fields. He leads me beside the peaceful waters. He restores my soul. Psalm 23 verses 2-3. These aren't just lovely words, it's your life's roadmap. God desires to plant you in quiet pastures. He wants to lead you to tranquil waters where you may finally rest. He offers to mend the broken parts of you. He will fill the gaps where you have felt empty and worn out. But you must make a choice. You must choose to rest. Make breathing and quiet time as crucial as your work and duties. When you choose to rest, you make a promise with God. He will care for every aspect of you, even the hidden hurts you try to conceal. You deserve His peace. You deserve a fresh start. You were not meant to exhaust yourself, not even for the people you care about the most. If these words speak to your heart, don't keep them to yourself. Tell a friend who is also tired. Please share this gift with someone who needs to hear it. You could be the reason they stop before breaking. So, child of God, will you decide to rest before life forces you to? Will you step into the calm God is offering? Your healing, strength, and future all depend on it. He's right here, ready to walk you beside peaceful rivers and cure your spirit.